What's up everyone, this is JR Production X, and today we have an exciting review from LifeProof.com, and this is the free case for the iPhone 5S, and it also works for the iPhone 5. In this video review, I'm going to show you guys all the features of the case, my overall opinion, and we're going to have a water test with the iPhone 5S. So let's get started. Now this is a water, dirt, snow, and shockproof case, and it's going to set you back $79.99 off the website. It comes in 10 different colors, so you can really pick one that matches your personality. Personally, I really like this blue. It's a two-piece case. It's pretty easy to take apart. I just peel it from the corner. It comes off like so. It's very easy to install your phone. And you put it on the bottom like so. I like to match up the right side first with all the buttons. You want to make sure that down below that it's not screwed in for the 3.5mm head jack. And it should just slip in like so. Then you want to take your other piece and go around and make sure that it snaps into place. So installation on this phone takes a little bit longer than others. There's also a latch down below if you want to make it waterproof. And same with the 3.5mm head jack. It's always connected, which I really like too, because I used to always lose these pieces. So when you're not using it, it's always going to be in there and locked. All you do is press down on it. There's an O-ring, so it's waterproof as well. And you just tighten it. Let's have a walk around the phone. There's nothing on the right hand side. Up on top, you have easy access to the power button. And it's very easy to press. You're not have to press down all the way. On the left hand side, we have the volume up and down rocker. Once again, is very easy to press. And then we also have the mute switch up and down. For most other cases I review, I found that it's very tough for the mute and unmute to work with the case, but this one's actually very simple and you don't really have to mess around with it too much. And also right here, these are just locks that make it secured. On the bottom of the phone, like I said, we just have another lock for the 3.5mm head jack. And you will need a connector, and it does come with it. LifeProof also provides you with this cord, and it's waterproof as well. And you just press down on it and twist it into place like so. And then from here you could just take it and plug in your headphones or anything like that. On the bottom right here as well, we have the latch for the phone. To plug in the device, it's kind of in there. I had no issues plugging in the 8-pin USB cord that came with the phone. But if you buy a knockoff brand or if you have a different one, it might not fit in here, so you might have to take that into consideration. Also, if you tend to plug speakers in a lot with your phone with a dock, that's one thing to know too, because you're not going to want to be taking this on and off every time for that. The only real flaw that I found with this case is that the microphone is pretty reduced, and the speakers, especially when you play music, when you have this little clip closed, I would say the music is reduced by 30 to 40%, but when you have it open, music and speaker is only reduced by about 25%, and it does make it a little bit more quieter, so that is one thing to note. That is due to the fact that the speakers is covered up by this mesh grill. On back, I had no issues with the camera or flash, and I also have this cutout for the Apple logo in the middle as well. And then on the bottom half of the case, the company just has their logo. On the front of the case, you have all the necessary cutouts for all the sensors and for the eyesight as well. One cool feature about this case is you can still do the unlock with your finger while still being protected and waterproof as well. I currently have a screen protector on the iPhone right now, and I hadn't had any issues with typing, texting, or selecting anything on the iPhone. And it's still very clear, and it definitely looks like nothing's there. That's one thing I really like about the case too, because it's basically like a removable screen protector from when you want it and when you don't. For the next part, we're going to test the waterproofness. Since this is one of the biggest features about the case, we're going to test it and see how it works. All we need now is a bowl of water. Show you guys that it's real, and it's an iPhone 5S. It does have the unlock for the thumb, and this is a real iPhone. No gimmicks here. We have the water right here. It is fully submergible up to 2 meters, which is about 6 feet. I'm going to fully submerge it, and then I'm going to take off the case and show you guys that it still works, but I'm just going to fast forward it after I take it out, so you guys know that there's no gimmicks here, and then I'm just going to dry it. But here we go. So it's fully submerged in the water. Everything's still working. Can't really access anything down below. Can't touch anything. Won't let you click. But there you guys, show you guys that it's fully submerged under the water. Okay, now we're just gonna take it out and dry it. So we're just gonna push this over to the side. And it's starting to work now, but it's not as smooth as it should be. Just gonna dry it down real quick though. Alright, now it's open inside. You can see there's no water in here. And no water in here as well. Tell right here it is bone dry. Overall, I'd have to say this case is probably one of my favorite cases that I have reviewed. Even though this is a waterproof case, it is not a thick, bulky case, and there really isn't that big of a transition from having the case on and off. It has a ton of features with this case. I did happen to drop this twice from about 3 feet and 4 feet. Nothing happened to the phone, and the screen was perfectly fine, and even the case wasn't even noticeable after I dropped it too. This has overall great protection for your phone. This is perfect if you're clumsy. It is a little bit high on the retail value. It is going for $80. And I would have to give this case a rating of 5 out of 5 stars, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who's in the market to buy it. Don't forget, I'm coming out with the top iPhone 5S and 5 case video coming up shortly. Will this one make it? Let's see. If you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one, and this is JR Production X signing off. Peace.